Have you ever felt like you're different from everyone around you? Like you think differently, see the world in another way, or simply don't fit into the typical path most people follow? What if I told you those feelings might actually be signs of something bigger, something extraordinary? In this video, we're diving into 7 hidden billionaire traits you probably have. And these aren't your usual cliches. In fact, number 2 might completely change how you view your discomfort with the 9 to 5 life. These traits are subtle, often misunderstood, and rarely talked about, but they quietly shape the minds of some of the most successful people on the planet. You might not be rich yet, but if these signs resonate with you, you may already have the mindset that builds wealth and impact. So stay with me till the end. You might just realize you've been on the billionaire path all along. 1. You question everything. One of the most overlooked signs of a future billionaire is the habit of questioning everything. This trait often appears early in life, whether it's questioning school rules, societal norms, or even popular opinions. While others accept things as they are, you naturally dig deeper. You ask, why is it done this way? Or is there a better alternative? This isn't rebellion. It's the foundation of innovation. Billionaires don't build empires by following the crowd. They identify gaps, inefficiencies, and broken systems, and then they reimagine them. Questioning doesn't mean doubting for the sake of it. It means you think critically and challenge assumptions others blindly follow. This mindset creates space for creativity, problem-solving, and unique solutions the world hasn't seen yet. Whether it's a business model, a market trend, or a personal habit, your instinct to analyze and rethink gives you a strategic edge. Over time, this approach compounds into visionary thinking. While the average person is trained to follow systems, you're wired to reinvent them. That's not just rare, it's a hidden billionaire trait. Recognize it, nurture it, because every world-changing idea begins with one bold question. What if there's a better way? 2. You dislike the 9 to 5 system. If the traditional 9 to 5 life feels suffocating or unnatural to you, that could be a hidden sign you're meant for something far greater. Many future billionaires report feeling out of place in conventional job settings, not because they're lazy, but because their minds crave freedom, creativity, and autonomy. Clocking in and out on someone else's schedule simply doesn't align with how your brain is wired to operate. You may find routine work draining or uninspiring. That constant urge to break free and do things your own way isn't a flaw, it's a signal. It means your inner drive is pushing you toward leadership, innovation, and independence. You likely daydream about building something of your own, or making decisions that shape your own future. That's the entrepreneurial spirit calling. What sets you apart is your refusal to settle for comfort. Instead, you feel pulled toward risk, vision, and impact, even if it comes with uncertainty. While others may prioritize job security, you crave purpose and self-direction. This mindset is what leads many people to start companies, launch brands, and eventually build massive wealth. If the 9 to 5 feels like a cage, it's because you were never meant to stay in it. You were born to build your own world. 3. You think long-term. One of the strongest indicators of a billionaire mindset is the ability to think far beyond the present moment. While most people focus on immediate rewards, like a quick paycheck or short-term comfort, you naturally lean toward long-term outcomes. You're willing to delay gratification now if it means achieving something greater down the road. This kind of thinking shapes your decisions in powerful ways. You're not easily tempted by fast trends or short-lived hype. Instead, you invest time, energy, and resources into things that build slowly but grow deeply. Skills, relationships, business ideas, or financial assets. You're patient, but strategic. You know success is a marathon, not a sprint. This trait also affects how you handle setbacks. Where others see failure, you see data, lessons, and opportunities to improve. You don't abandon your vision because of temporary obstacles. You adjust, adapt, and stay focused on the bigger picture. Thinking long-term means you're not just reacting to life, you're designing it. You don't live just for today, you're building for tomorrow, next year, and even the next decade. That mindset separates leaders from followers and builders from consumers. It's a trait very few possess, but those who do often end up changing the world and creating lasting wealth. 4. You are resilient. Resilience is a silent superpower that nearly every billionaire shares. And if you have it, you're already ahead of most. It's not about being fearless or avoiding failure. It's about enduring hardship, adapting under pressure, and rising stronger every single time you fall. When most people give up after rejection or setbacks, you find a way to keep going. This trait shows up in everyday life. You might bounce back from personal loss, financial struggle, or a failed attempt at something important. Instead of dwelling on the past, you use it as fuel. Challenges don't scare you. They shape you. They teach you how to navigate adversity, manage risk, and stay mentally tough. True resilience isn't loud or flashy. It's quiet strength. It's the ability to keep working on your vision when no one's watching or supporting you. It's learning from pain without becoming bitter. It's showing up again and again, even when progress feels invisible. Billionaires don't succeed because everything went right. They succeed because they didn't quit when everything went wrong. If you've ever kept going through something most people would have walked away from, that's not just strength. It's a billionaire trait, and it might be the very thing that leads you to greatness. 5. You are observant and analytical. One of the most underrated traits of highly successful people is their ability to observe deeply and think analytically. If you often find yourself silently watching how people behave, how systems function, or how trends shift, you're tapping into a powerful habit that most overlook. You don't just see what's happening, you notice the why behind it. This ability allows you to spot opportunities that others miss. While most people focus on the surface, you pay attention to patterns, gaps, and inconsistencies. You might notice customer pain points no one else is addressing, market shifts before they go mainstream, or inefficiencies that can be improved. This skill is what leads to innovative ideas, smarter decisions, and better strategies. Being observant also helps you read people, partners, competitors, clients more accurately. You understand unspoken motives, subtle changes, and hidden intentions, which gives you an edge in negotiations, relationships, and leadership. Analytical thinking combined with sharp observation makes you naturally strategic. You connect dots others don't see. That's why many billionaires credit their success not just to action, but to insight. If you tend to notice details others ignore, that's not a coincidence. It's a rare, valuable mindset, and it could be your hidden path to massive success. 6. You constantly seek self-improvement. A powerful sign you may be destined for extraordinary success is your obsession with becoming better every single day. This trait isn't about chasing perfection, it's about growth. If you find yourself always looking for ways to upgrade your mindset, skills, habits, or routines, you're already doing what most people never commit to. You may feel a constant hunger for learning, reading books, watching documentaries, listening to podcasts, or surrounding yourself with people who challenge you. You aren't content with staying the same. You set goals, reflect on your weaknesses, and actively work on leveling up. Even during downtime, your mind gravitates toward progress. This drive to improve creates a snowball effect. Each small step, whether it's learning a new skill, refining your discipline, or improving your communication, builds unstoppable momentum. Over time, this compound growth separates high achievers from the average. People who stop growing eventually plateau. But those who keep evolving, especially on their own initiative, build the foundation for greatness. Billionaires aren't made overnight. They're built over years of consistent self-mastery. If you see every day as a chance to become a better version of yourself, that mindset alone is a clear sign. You're not just living, you're preparing to lead. 7. You trust your intuition. One of the most powerful but often misunderstood traits of successful people, especially billionaires, is a strong, sharpened intuition. If you often have a gut feeling about situations, decisions, or people, and it turns out to be right, more often than not, that's not just luck. It's a sign of deep inner wisdom that many overlook. Intuition isn't magic. It's a form of subconscious intelligence developed through experience, observation, and self-awareness. When you trust your instincts, you're able to make bold decisions even in uncertainty. You don't always need all the data or approvals. Something within just knows the right move to make. This trait becomes even more valuable in business, investing, and leadership. Markets shift fast, opportunities appear briefly, and people's intentions aren't always clear. Logical thinking is important, but when it's backed by strong intuition, you gain a competitive advantage that can't be taught in books. Trusting your intuition also shows confidence. You're not easily swayed by outside noise or fear. Instead, you're tuned in to your deeper sense of direction. Many billionaires credit their biggest breakthroughs to following a gut feeling. If your instincts often guide you and prove right, don't ignore them. They may be your greatest untapped asset. If you found yourself nodding along to these traits, don't ignore them. They're not coincidences. These hidden signs are often found in those destined to create something impactful, lasting, and extraordinary. Remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about vision, resilience, and mindset. At Deen, we believe in unlocking your full potential with purpose and faith. If this video gave you clarity or motivation, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more powerful insights that align success with spirituality. Drop a comment below. Let us know which trait hit home the most for you.